Hello there. My name is Crimson. So this will be the first video that I've done in quite a while. So you'll have to forgive me if things sound a little out of place. So this is... I haven't done one of these videos before, so whatever, but this is a game that I've been playing for a little while now. In the background you can... I quite enjoy the background there. Sometimes it's kind of amusing just to sit here sipping on my tea, watching these two random vehicles running around in circles trying to shoot each other. But anyway, let's go back to where I was in my game. Now, I figured I would take this time to point out things... Oh, what the... well, get on my pecs a little bit. Here you can see what I've built up so far. So there's my base surrounded by all the things, and this one's my resource carrier. This one I've only just recently constructed and had a little bit of fun flying around. As you can see, there is a boss enemy over there, which obviously while I was flying around decided to invade apparently, but if I remember right, last time I played this, that was quite some distance away. Now, things about this game, well, I'll put it first, this is a pretty damn fun game. And, oh, this has got a dozen radars on it, which I kinda didn't want to keep. But, yeah, the game is actually pretty fun. Building giant machines. I mean, can you tell I haven't done one of these before? Don't even know what to talk about, so this is all I've lived in. But either way, it is a fun game. It's definitely different to a lot of the block building stuff out there, and I can tell you I've had an immense amount of fun just rolling around in some of the things I've built. Like this, look, I'm power sliding. I've done this for quite some time. Just it's just some of the 360 no scope or something. So the basic idea of this game, from what I can gather, is obviously... okay, so there is one point that I'd like to make, and that is you can only have a single game at a time. Let's take a look at Minecraft. Well, actually, let's take a look at a number of different block building games. Like, I suppose you could call Terraria a block building game, even though it's only 2D. But they all have multiple worlds. You can build, you can just have, let's see, I think it's only 5 worlds for Terraria, but you can have unlimited worlds on Minecraft. But in this game you can only have a single world, and that's actually kind of annoying. So I can't entirely go back to where I want to show off some of the major things that almost had me raging from this game to begin with. Like, I believe there was a point not too long after I started playing in which it certainly did make me incredibly pissed off, and I just packed up the game and went to play something else. So there's that. But obviously, as I called off, got into the game, and I have been enjoying myself now that I've gotten into it, but I have had to start a game a couple of times. Because, well, things went bad, everything got blown up. So yeah, I had to start again, unfortunately, on more than one occasion. And going through the tutorial again and again and again and again, not fun. Not fun at all. So that's the one major niggle that's really got on my nerves. Now, I haven't had to start again for a while, as you can tell. I've got quite a huge base here. I was actually really lucky to come across a base with these shield things, which went on to one of my vehicles after I got battery tech, of course. Which, so yeah, this has been my main form of combat. I like to call it the broadside, due to the fact that, well, all the guns point outwards, and because you're always spinning around like you see in the menu, I figured I'd take advantage of that, try and keep my side to the enemy at all times. So that's what I got going for on this. Now, thinking of other things that have somewhat got on my nerves, I suppose it would definitely have to be the invasions. Like I was saying, I was originally messing around with this. As you can see, I got that kind of a little stuck there. Just move it out of the way a bit. Come on, there we go. But oh, I'm stuck. There we go. But yeah, the invasions, another problem that I've encountered, and there really hasn't been much of a variety of the invasions either. I've come across some fun invasion vehicles, but as of late I've just been getting the same ones over and over and over, and that's kind of gotten a little boring. So I don't know if I'm going to continue getting invasions while that one currently still exists, but I suppose we'll find out eventually. But this isn't. I'm gonna oh, sore throat. But either way, I'm not going to stay on this for hours on end just to find out if I continue to get invasions. Either way, that's definitely been another thing that annoyed me. Let's see. Now obviously, because I can't start again, I have to kind of go off memory here about what was the most annoying things that I could think of, because this video is basically from hours of playing. Many hours of playing. Another issue that really certainly annoyed me at the very beginning when I was still getting into this, the amount of enemy vehicles that would spawn nearby. Just at times there was up to 6 at once all around my base, and I was getting blown up quite a lot because I couldn't really get the grasp of things first. That's where I came up with the broadside idea, to have my weapons on the side and just spin around the opponent. But it would be nice to have enemies in the beginning spawning much further away from you. Because that's definitely one of the things that resulted in a lot of my deaths to begin with, and the obliteration of my base quite often. Just enemies spawning so close, me still new into the game, really unable to figure out what the hell I'm doing. The one most annoying thing that happened during the beginning when I was first getting into it and actually first got into a plane, well, onto a plane, if you want to put it that way, seeing as you put your cab on it, it was, I had managed to get myself stable, I'd managed to get a good vehicle, lots of weapons, bits and pieces here and there. And, well, I go over to the question mark, stick my cab on the thing, and I start flying it around. And lo and behold, the moment I lift off, enemy literally spawned right next to my vehicle, and while I'm there in the middle of panicking, trying to figure out what to do and trying to get my cab back on the massive vehicle that I had spent nearly an hour making, it got well and truly, trashed. And that was definitely very, very unfun, and definitely one of the things that almost made me just want to quit this game. It made me start a new game as well, because, well, no radar, I couldn't remember where my base was, and I believe I was a little distance away. I couldn't remember the way back or remember how I'd got there, so... Oh, what the hell? How do you get... Oh, it's moving of its own accord. There you go. There is another thing that's really got on my nerves. My vehicles just randomly float away as they go. See, right, so... Okay, he seems steady now. But anyway, let's see if we can get over there. This is a bit of a slow lumbering beast, but with all those shields on it, you'd be surprised. It's just, yeah, it's normally untouched, except when the enemy decides to ram you. It doesn't deal well with ramming, that's for sure. And I've been rammed once, and it's caused like half my batteries to fall off and a couple of my shields to fall off and weapons and thing to fall apart a little bit, but it definitely works. Hey, so this will most likely take a little moment. As you can see, I'm already burning through batteries a little bit there. You'd be surprised though, the batteries do last quite some time, and it is interesting. It is actually interesting to see how they've balanced things. I've noticed my shields do tend to drain through power much quicker when they're being attacked, rather than when they're just idle. So it's definitely a better idea to definitely have lots of batteries on you. I've got, I don't know, can't remember how many batteries I got, but I got 1, 2, I think I got 6, and then another 6 under here where my cab is. If I just lift that up, you can see on the side there, look, there we go, see, there's another 2 there, so that's 6, 8, and then over here we got some more, and then there's my cabs. I got 2 cabs, obviously, because if you lose one, then it's not the end of the world. But oh, where is that thing? Well, we're getting close, that's for sure. Oh, this is a nice little thing as well. These stream things. They're definitely something interesting to go with. Kind of wish a couple more games might actually do the little, oh, there's a stream going on right now, but oh, there we go, there's the little bugger. We'll be able to see this in action in a moment. I think that's actually stuck on a rock. So yeah. as you can see, just guns everywhere. If there's one thing that I've oh, there we go, see, inside the shield. Once an enemy gets in the shield, you really don't do very well. Oh. Come on, come on, come on. Yep. Oh, yeah, there we go. that's the... As I was saying about repeating invasions, the hopper has been the same in the past 7 invasions I've had. It's always been the hopper. The past 7 invasions. I can't say it's not fun because it's a small enemy and everything, but it's so amusing watching all those pieces explode and the pieces just scatter all over the place. Oh look, I've had a piece fall off. So what I say, they get through the shields and then this thing just falls apart. I need to find out where it is. Hopefully it hasn't been scattered to the 4 corners of the game world. It's not like I couldn't buy another one, but... Yep, that'll help me. See, there's something over, that would be a bit of ore that's flown over here, I think. Yep, there's a bit of ore. See, when those fuel tanks explode, they explode tremendously. I've had one explode and there was nothing, absolutely nothing left of the tech afterwards. It was just poof, gone. So that's given me plenty of amusement, really. I mean, yeah, it's been the same tech over and over, but it's been so funny and so satisfying just watching that thing explode into a shower of pieces. I think the explosion might have scattered the fallen off bit to the 4 corners of the game world. And as you can see, that did bugger all. This will help me go faster. But now, to get back to base. Now, when it comes to progression, that's been kind of decent as well. It's not been... You can get new tech, but it's not entirely too easy or too difficult in terms of generally acquiring things. So you can acquire something new, but you can't really use it as of yet because you don't have the credits for it, or you can't construct it through the fabricator. And a massive tip to anyone actually watching this: if you do manage to get your hands on the 2-slot refinery, getting your hands on the 3-slot fabricator, you just need to find a scrapper, I think it's called, and that'll break, and you can use that to break down 2 1-slot refineries to construct the 2-slot refinery. Okay, here is one thing that's gotten on my nerves quite a bit. These pedestals that's littered around all the place. Now, I've come across only one that actually has a piece on it. Yeah, description to be added. But I've only encountered one, and that was near the beginners area, which actually had something on it to use. Any other block dispenser that I've come across, any other one of these little pedestals that I've come across, not a single one, other than the first one at the beginners area, has had anything on it. So when I generally take out my, well, before I got the plane, that is, I took out my little resource gatherer, because it's as fast as hell, and quite frankly, riding that thing around and ramping up over hills and everything is a hell of a lot of fun. But I spent half an hour going in one direction with my harvester, and I found 2 pedestals with nothing on them. And that was a little aggravating after a while, because I spent all that time looking for new things to put on my tech, and well, nothing. I didn't get anything. So that's definitely one thing they could probably work on. And someone just messaged me on Skype. But anyway, getting back to base in a moment. This probably won't help her at anything. And I've completely lost my train of thought. What I'm gonna have to do is, when I do these things, I'm gonna have to start taking notes and stuff, because I might actually do more of them. But yeah, this game, while it has definitely been a shaky start, and it definitely annoyed me to a couple of no ends at the very beginning, once I've gotten into it, and once I've learned how things work and how tech works, and generally how to construct things properly, and basically what to do and everything, I've found it's definitely much more enjoyable than it is infuriating. And I can tell you, to make this actually fly properly, I spent a good hour or so constructing it. I didn't really manage to get it to fly properly. It still flies at a bit of a slope and everything, but it's still been very satisfying to get it actually lifting up off the ground. Anyway, now that I remember, going on to the fabrication thing, there's been one thing that has been greatly grinding on my cheese, and that is these tractor pads. Yeah, I probably don't think you've ever heard someone say grating on my cheese, and I haven't either. I just ad-libbed that. But anyway, as you pick things up, these things... Oh, give me a moment. I need to get this a bit full before it'll... Let's stick those on the front there. I have to get this really bogged down before it starts doing the thing that really gets on my nerves. So let's get some wood. Let's get some wood stuff and some of that. Oh god, this thing is just like so fast. Oh, here we go. Perfect. I'll use this over here because these give so many resources so quickly. I'll fill this up. So while these are insanely useful, I cannot express that anymore. These are just the most handy things you're ever going to get, aside the shields and the repair bubbles, and maybe the flying tech. But when you're going into actually crafting things, and you're actually starting to lug around lots of resources, these things are definitely the most amazing thing you could have. As you can see, I've made a very, very compact miner here. I actually haven't changed it since I constructed it last time I played it was let's see, not the last time I played it, but when I first moved my base, because oh, there you go, there's one thing that annoys me: bits falling off when you move too quickly. So as you can see, maybe putting the fast tires on it wasn't exactly the best idea, but as you can see, it still kept them on though. That's the thing. I don't understand why bits will fly off occasionally randomly. Oh, come on, it's almost full. Come on, oh, there we go. You can see them floating up now. They'll start floating up in some spots. You'll probably see it in a moment as I'm going. Oh, blimey! Oh, and there we go. Yeah, picking up more. Oh, surprised it hasn't done it yet. It seems to be behaving now that I'm recording it. Oh, jeep. Oh, you can see them floating out at the top there. See, they're getting a bit tetchy. Oh, come on. There we go. And drilling that. Oh, come on, come on. Yep. I may possibly actually put slower wheels on this because it is just it's like ludicrous speed. Engage ludicrous speed. Right, so I got all these resources and everything. If I don't know if, oh, there we go. See, things are getting a little crazy. Oh, there we go. There you go. And there you go. There it all goes. I wouldn't probably call it a bug. It's probably a feature. I don't know. I call it a bug because that is insanely annoying. But that's one of the couple of bugs that I've found using these tractor pads, and I am desperately trying to get it to do the most annoying thing that I've seen it do on multiple occasions, but it doesn't want to do it. It doesn't want to do it. It's behaving today. And I don't want it to behave, I want it to be naughty. Anyway, I can't say it doesn't, at least the speed of this thing doesn't at least get my resources back to base as quickly as possible. Oh. So if I stick those, things are hot. It seems to be doing something. It's doing something. No, it's not. It's not doing the naughty thing that I want it to do. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there we go. It's just depositing everything. What the hell? I'm sure. See what I mean? These bloody things move by themselves. Almost there. Almost done. A couple more. Wee. It's so much fun just power sliding these things around. It really is. But I definitely need to get some. There we go. Those put away. I am going to get this to do that annoying thing, whether it kills me. It's just. Come on, do the annoying thing. Let's see. Right, I need to get lots of resources again. I'm actually recording this on a laptop that's, well, it's a laptop. I don't really have to say much more than that, do I? It's just a laptop. It's definitely not suited for recording, let alone playing games and recording. So let's try and get that up and just draw those up. Oh, oh, come on. Ludicrously fast wheels probably aren't best for precision operations. I think I'm only just learning that now. See, I just jumped a ramp and those didn't even fall off yet. If I go down a tiny slope, it just... explosion! Oh, come on. Oh, see, there we go. I jump one ramp going up and nothing happens. I go down and they just go all over the place. See, I am jumping ramps right now. I love these green gems. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh, oh, bloody hell. Oh. Oh, it fell off. I just, come on, need more resources. Ah, there's some of those black things. Carbon thingies and stuff. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh. And there's some more over there. I really think they need to add... Oh, bloody hell. I think they need to add gears to these. So you can go fast or slow. Here we go. Get. Oh my god, it's behaving itself. I don't want you to behave yourself. Give me bad stuff. Do it. Do bad things. This is very annoying. But basically, what keeps happening, well, what keeps happening with me in the tractor pads is that you get up a load like this, and then things will... they will slowly start to hover away above the tractor pad, and then suddenly the tractor pad, oh, it's doing something. See, look, it's hovering up there. The tractor pad then decides, I don't want to carry your shit for you, and it just starts catapulting things all over the place, willy-nilly. Like, it will pick up one item and it will say, don't want this, and just catapult it, just shoot it up into the air. Oh, see, it's there we go. Oh, that could be because I was under it. Oh no, it's doing it. There we go. See, it's shooting them up into the sky. Finally. And there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, finally it comes to fruition. Now, this is a very annoying bug. I'm only laughing because, well, finally. See, it's just shooting everything everywhere. It just doesn't want them. It doesn't want them. Yeah. Better get back to base. Oh, there goes everything. Come on, pick it all up. I don't know what caused, like I said, it was behaving itself for a moment there. I don't know what causes it. Oh look, you see, there's even a bit over there. It just like launches them. It's kind of funny in a way, but yeah, it launches them, and it's just, oh my god, I've gathered all these resources, and now I have to go around and pick them all up because the stupid thing doesn't want to keep hold of them. Oh. But anyway, put those on there. See, and I've got nice automation going on here. They refine them, and then they fire them back, and they give me money. I don't know. I don't, seeing as I got this big bloody thing here, I don't really have any need to construct things. I mean, as you can see, I've got my 3-slot fabricator, and I got my 2-slot refinery. So yeah, I haven't really felt the need to get anything else, because at the moment what I've got is very efficient, which honestly is sort of kind of boring in a way, due to the fact that, well, I don't really seem to have anything else to aim for at the moment. I've got a good tech. It's very good at doing what it does. Just throw that in there for now. That will break it down into, this is what I'm talking about, one of these. If you, there you go, the scrapper, yeah, I was right. You get your hands on one of those, and then you break down 2 of the refineries, and it gives you the resources you need to build the 2-slot refinery, which is then later needed for some of the more advanced recipes. As you can see, I've only got 1 recipe there. I've been really badly trying to very avoid using any kind of wiki, so yeah, that's me. I'm just going to blindly go through this. But yeah, now that I've got all these vehicles and everything, and oh, there we go, an invader. Let's see who's coming. This is, I think, the invader thing. I think it needs to be something that's definitely toggleable, because personally, I'm not really a combat person. I think there definitely needs to be an option to just peacefully do things, like have a peaceful mode where those pedestals are definitely much more numerous, and you can pick up tech much quicker by exploring and building your base up and getting your refineries and constructing everything. I think that would be a good addition, but there doesn't really seem to be too... Oh, there we go, Hopper again. What did I say? It's Hopper again. Here he comes. Oh! Oh! See what I mean? Oh, something's wrong there. Oh yeah, those are all just... bang. And this is another thing, look. It says click on... It says something down there, and I can't read it. Because it's cut off at the end. That's not really nice. But let's see, what kind of damage did we get? Doesn't look like we sustained any damage at all. Except we're missing one of those from our other fight with Hopper. But yeah, I think there needs to be maybe possibly some kind of goal to go towards. Like, I've got big stuff, like there needs to be maybe enemy bases you can go to, randomly generated bases, big bases guarded by lots of techs that respawn and everything, and obviously something like this, it looks amazing, and it probably looks like it will hold up to almost anything, but as you saw, if anything gets close, anything gets within the shield, this thing will sustain a lot of damage. So anything that rams it, gets in good and close with some lasers or some bloody explosives, this thing's just gonna fall apart. So it would still mean there would be challenge there for big techs, basically. Because even a big tech, even let's see, I could stick a couple of these AI things on these and take those with me, but even then, those are only AIs, and, well, let's face it, the AI's a little shit in this game. But, yeah, there just doesn't seem to be much of a goal, and while I understand, like, Minecraft doesn't really have a goal, and I don't know why I'm comparing this to Minecraft, because they're definitely nothing alike, but maybe it's probably because of the construction and the fabrication and the mining and then the building and the resource gathering you do. I seem that it's sort of similar, and it's the only other one I know that does blocks. But yeah, maybe a little bit of a goal, and maybe some more spawning bases, because aside the invasions, the past couple of hours I've played of this, it's only been the invasions. There's been nothing else to do. I haven't found any other bases, any other techs to fight. It's just the invasions, and as you can see, there is constantly being invaded by Hopper. Oh god, stop invading me, Hopper. I'm sick of you. Go away. But yeah, anyway, that is my 2 cents. If I find out anything else that's interesting or anything else that upsets me, I guess I'm gonna have to... I'll just have to make a post in the forum, I guess. Because I'm not making another video. Maybe. I don't know. It's a fun game. It is a fun game, and at the moment. It's definitely fun once you get into it. They could definitely work a little better on the tutorial and a few other things. That's for sure. Like being able to skip the tutorial for one thing, but yeah. Anyway, that's me done. Thanks for watching and listening. If you actually get this far, I'm kind of grateful, and I'm sorry I sound so rubbish in this one because, like I said, I've not done a game review before, so I'm definitely gonna have to work on that. I'm gonna have to make notes next time. Cheers, and I will see you later.